I'm not super deep on any one system. My strength is really in kind of like looking wide across a bunch of different things and like seeing where can we bring them in. So what we do is we talk about the science as well as the ancient wisdom, and we're doing stuff like spagyric tinctures to deliver those alchemical benefits. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and there's still so much room to explore.
Can I ask there with spagyrics, whenever the conversation comes up about them and whenever I've talked to people who own companies or people locally here who have switched from doing tinctures to spagyrics, because that's true alchemy, and that's when there's real accountability on yourself to be doing real deep work and to be on a path. And I've watched people literally fall into demise because they went into spagyrics and they didn't understand just how cultivated they needed to personally be. Have you noticed anything in terms of your own tightening up as you went into like commercially selling spagyrics?
Right. That's a great question. I've never been asked that one before. Yeah, they say that spagyrics, it's like an initiatory thing. It's not just you're taking the herbs, but it's working. You know, we often think of just in our Western philosophy, like the physical, right? But spagyrics are working on much more than the physical. I mean, all plants do, but spagyrics is really working on those mental, emotional, even spiritual, and definitely the energetic as well. So it can have interesting things where it is going to initiate you in some way in your life, which can be pleasant or not so pleasant as the case happens to be. Yeah, as I've gotten deeper, like I produce a lot of spagyrics myself. We have a VIP line that's Logan's Private Reserve. That's stuff that we can't quite do at the scale ready for just like public on our website, but have that available for VIPs. And I'm doing a lot of that. And my life has been absolutely crazy these past 3 years. So I wonder if there's connection there. This was kind of the prologue to the things, but my house burned down in one of the California wildfires in 2020. And I was just thinking about that idea of calcination, the burning down of everything. And then, yeah, things got even crazier than that. So it is interesting. My ramping up of doing spagyric work really kind of coincided with all this. I have not connected that before.
Yeah, and I imagine it was maybe a little bit after the actual traumatic event when you're like, hang on, yeah, I can equate this burning down to like somewhat of an alchemical process.
Well, I was doing like super small amounts. Then I burned everything down. So I lost the kiln that I use and my equipment. So I was like, well, now's like a good time to like order more stuff I'll be able to do. So it really did kind of grow out of that in part.